I'm out in my garden rather early this morning. It's 9:30 and it's winter, but I'm here to remove these. Thank you, boys. I'm here to remove these camellias. What have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 camellias. And normally they become a difficulty to keep clear because in this area I have a mixture of swamp sage and butterfly bush that grows, and it shades the bushes and they can't mature. These have been in for a long time, probably at least 8 years, maybe even 10, and they haven't grown very much at all. So I'm going to transplant them, and so this is the beginning. Just look at this morning. My dogs are here keeping me company, even Bonnie. There's Jack. He's got a good spot. It's just a beautiful morning. We had a slight frost this morning. Right, let's get to it. And I'm into gardening in my aging, so I'm preparing my garden so that when I'm in my 80s, should the Lord tarry, I can still keep up with the work. And what I do is I come in with the lawnmower and I just mow down my butterfly bushes and then tidy it up. So, but it just makes it difficult here when these bushes, these beautiful camellias are there. So I will get to transplanting them. I think I've got the place picked. It's going to be over there behind those bushes. Well, I've got the first one out. Wasn't too hard. The soil's still pretty soft. Now, one of the reasons why I dig out now is that the soil is soft from the rain that we've had, and those bugs, those grubs, they get on and eat the roots of the plants. That's why they don't do so well. Anyway, this is why I do it now. It makes it easy to dig out, and I've got 4 in there so far and have another 4 to go. While I've been digging, I found this huge worm. Look at him. He's just so big and fat. I'll make sure I put him back in there. Glad I didn't hurt him. He's gone all quiet. There you go. Off you go. Is he going to move? And he's probably feeling cold. We'll cover you back up. Well, that was pretty easy actually. I've got my 8 camellias in there, and also I dug out 2 gardenias. They've already been transplanted once before. And I've left that camellia here. It's too big to dig out and it's doing so well, so I'm going to leave it here. But this area now will be so much easier for me to handle. And as I said, I'm into gardening in my old age, as I age, and this is kind of like a wild garden area. And as I said, butterfly bushes and blue swamp sage. So it's blue and white, so just a mass of blue and white. And I'd like to keep that area in my garden. And when it's time to mulch it, mow it down, which is now, I did that yesterday, just makes it so much easier. So gardening for my old age, I'm calling this, because I want to be able to get out in my garden when I'm in my 80s and 90s. And I don't really want to be digging and hauling a whippersnipper around like I normally do, and a chainsaw. So now to find homes for these. First one planted and 9 more to go, and I'll plant the other gardenia over the other side. I think it'll make a lovely contrast, the green with the barren branches during winter. And of course Jack's having a good old rest. What are you doing, Jack? Jack? You're having a sleep. You're having a sleep. Good boy. Enjoying the sun. It is a beautiful day. Anyway, back to it. Often when I come out into the garden, these king parrots come and follow me around. They're looking for seed, and I've got 3 in this tree. They've seen me in the garden over here planting a plant, and they've come out to try and tell me, give me some seed. All right, let's go. We'll go and get some seed for them. Come on. Come on. They'll follow me. Come on. Come on. And while we're going down, look at these. So many more. A sure sign that spring is on its way. Oh, I love daffodils. And I love you too, Jack. Let's get a pat. Oh yeah, we get a pat. So, come on. They're up there. In that tree up there. Come on. They'll come down, they will. Come on. I've got some seed in there, and they won't be too long coming down. Come on. Well, this is where I decided to plant them, along the back. And I've got 3 to go. I'll have to pull off the buds so that they can survive, and I'm not sure that I'll prune them. And I've got another one here. So I've planted 4 across the back here, and I'm going to go around the corner and plant a few, because the area I originally was going to plant over there is just not suitable. Because when I think about gardening over there in my old age, mowing and weeding, it's just going to be too much for me. So I'm quite happy with how I found places for them. Well, they're all planted, and this one I've decided to plant here, which is over near the same similar area to the one I planted the other day, called Volunteer, the pink one. Pink and white. But what I've decided to do is to pull the buds off, because it will be in a state of shock. I don't really want to prune it, so I think I'll leave about 5 buds on it and see how they survive. They may not even come out, but so I'm just picking off the buds so that it's not as big a shock, because I don't want to prune the end of it. It could end up killing the whole tree. So we'll go along and do the rest of them. And it's a shame to pull the buds off, but I think this is the best option for the trees. Wait, we'll see how it goes. Time to call it a day and go in and have some lunch. I've dug 10 holes. azaleas are coming out. Needs to be weeded a bit. This bed is a bit unkept, but such is the nature of my garden. I've got a big garden, so can't always do everything, but I do what I can. Okay, I'm pleased with my transplants, and I pray that they all survive. Time for lunch. Love wind chimes, and this one in particular. This looks like the perfect place, doesn't it, Jack? Next to my new planting. Beautiful sun. And what do we have for lunch? Oh, some of leftovers. Veg, mixed veg and a sausage with some nutritional yeast. And of course a pot of tea. And my favourite tea, one of my favourite teas is Go Go Goa, and that's what's in there. And some good stuff to read. And of course a piece of homemade tea cake. Oh, we've dug 10 holes, haven't we, Jack? And planted 10 trees. Time to rest. And this teacup, my friend from England, Maureen, bought this for me one day when we went for a drive. And she knows how much I love flowers. And every time I drink out of it, I think of her. So I hope you're watching, Maureen. There you go, you came hours later. Male and female. Bright red is the male and the green chested is the female. King Parrots. Beautiful. We do have a few that will sit on our hands, but these are a bit shyer. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to talking with you again and showing you some of what I do in my garden. Till then, bye for now.